Hi there, Aries, and welcome to your reading for September 1st to 15th, 2021. This is a general reading focusing on what is most important for you to know in this time frame. What is going to be the most dominant energies in this time frame for you. Okay, so we have that card coming out. I do want to thank you for joining me. If you if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. If you want to think of a question, by the time I get to the outcome card, I'll tell you if that card refers to yes or no in answer to your question. We'll get some cards of clarification and some advice near the end here. But the card in the center here during this time frame is victory. So good news is on its way for you here in this time frame, Aries. You're going to get maybe some public recognition, but there is a definite victory. This is your moment in the spotlight here, Aries. So what is influencing this? What is the influencing factor? What's helpful or challenging with this victory coming in? This good news is on the way, Aries. Good news is on the way. And we have the Ace of Fire. So it's an exciting new opportunity. So you can have some career advancement, or your life is going to change now with this Ace of Fire. Could be dealing with another fire sign too. So Sagittarius or Leo. Let's see what the base of the situation. Oh my goodness. We'll just see. Well, on these two cards want to come. So we've got the Moon and the Seven of Water in reverse. So it's like you're tired of the confusion. You want to be decided. You don't want things to be hidden anymore. You feel like maybe something's hidden from you. You can't quite figure it out. Like, you're trying to use some of your insight. There's something going on behind the scenes that you aren't aware of. And it's, you're tired of the confusion that this is bringing to you. So there's this wishy-washy energy of we're not sure what's going on, but in the current energy there is going to be victory for you, Aries. So you got to release those fears that are holding you back during this time frame, because there is good news. Stay hopeful, because there's good news on the way. Let's see what's just gone on in the recent past for you, Aries. What has just happened in the recent past for you, Aries? What is just happening in the recent past for our Aries? Good news is on the way. That's good. And it's, it's this great new opportunity, It could be an advancement in your careers for some of you. Just some great news coming in here. Oh my goodness, we have the Eight of Fire. Wow, this is like, there's, something is just moving really fast. All of a sudden, the delays are over, and, lots of things are happening at once for you during this time frame, Aries. Very exciting for you, for sure. Lots of fire cards coming out in your reading. I think you're the only one that has all of these fire cards coming out so far, Aries. A lot of your energy. You do have very strong energy anyway. So your overall attitude is like, it's this feeling of being restless. You want to be intelligent. You want to be able to be decisive. But there's, all these things happening with like really great speed, right? So you got to really think of your options and come up with creative solutions to problems, or you're trying to come up with creative solutions to your issues here, maybe also during this time frame. But with the Six of Fire here, it just makes me happy that there is victory coming in for you, Aries. You're going to receive some good news. Let's see what is coming up in the near future. We have the Eight of Air. Oh my goodness. So it's an illusion of being trapped. So a lack of self-confidence coming up for you. And, you're kind of afraid to take action here in the near future with the Eight of Air. Could be dealing with an air sign too. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But, just afraid of taking action. You kind of feel trapped, but this is trapped in your own thoughts here, because, you do have victory coming in. You are held in high regard. Wonderful. And your fears. Oh, we have traditional viewpoints, basically. So you're afraid of that traditional, that, rigid kind of thing. There could be someone giving you advice, and you're a little bit afraid to take it here with this Unity card coming out. It is also the Hierophant in the regular deck, so you could be dealing with a Taurus for some of you. So let's have a look and see what is in your environment, or how others are at least seeing you. The Queen of Earth. So, people see you for making time, you make time for those around you. You're trying to be sensible. You deal with your challenges head on, with a kind and understanding manner. So you're thoughtful, you're warm, you're creative with that Queen of Earth. Or this could be somebody that you're dealing with, potentially an earth sign as well, Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. So, you know, this could be someone in your environment that is very thoughtful, warm, that maybe that you're getting some, you know, some counseling or counsel from basically during this time frame too, Aries. And what are you hoping for? What are your hopes in the situation? Oh, you got the Page of Air. So you want to be able to be honest and logical. You might be a little bit feeling like you just want to be impulsive and spontaneous and just go do whatever, right? So you want to be able to handle any challenging information that comes your way. You know, you don't want to be worried about any changes or delays in your plans. You want things to not be delayed anymore, basically, right? You want the truth to come in. You want the truth to be communicated with you. And again, dealing with air sign potentially. And the outcome, we have the Ace of Air and the King of Air. So I would say yes, definitely an answer to your question. So this is like new ideas, inspirations, you know, seeing the truth of a situation. This is truth, clarity, victory again. So, but it can be a bit challenging, a new beginning, but it is a new beginning. And, you know, you're trying to stay impartial. You're trying to be diplomatic. You're trying to be professional. You're trying to speak your mind here. You're trying to, maybe you got to seek out some professional advice during this time frame. And you're trying to, you know, balance those emotional and mental things that are going on in your head. So, you know, you have a lot of passion, but then, you know, near the end, maybe near the end of this time frame, you get up in your head again because there's so much going on at once that it's a little bit mind-boggling for you here, Aries. So let's get some cards of clarification. Very interesting reading so far. This Six of Fire. So this victory, this good news coming to you. Can we just get a clarifier on this good news for our Aries? What is this good news coming to Aries all about? I got a clarifier on the Six of Fire, please. Get a clarifier on the Six of Fire. Good news, being held, someone holding you in high regard. Wow, we got the Star, Four of Wands, and the King of Wands. Well, isn't this just you? The King of Wands is, to me, the card of Aries, but we've got, wow, this is beautiful. So this is like a committed situation. You are feeling in control. You got so much hope and healing in the situation when you hear this news, Aries, during this time frame. So good news coming in. And with that Star card, you know, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. But, you know, you have this good news coming in and it causes, like, it's like your wishes are granted. Your wishes are coming true and it leads to that stability and feeling like in control. Again, Aries, where you like to be. So the Ace of Fire. So this, you know, this new opportunity that's influencing you. You come up to this new opportunity. It's giving you hope. It's making you feel like the stability is returning here for you, Aries, for some. And that's maybe too many cards for clarifying that Ace of Fire. So this Ace of Fire, why is this Ace of Fire here as an influence? This is like that new beginning, right? That, again, we'll just take two because that's what's coming out. So yeah, we've got the Two of Cups and the Judgment card. So to me, it's like there's been a decision that's being made. It could be to do with a relationship or a partnership, but there's a decision being made maybe and a creative new opportunity here. And you kind of have to make a decision regarding that. Because, you know, in the past, you're confused. Things aren't really what they seem. You know, there's things going on behind the scenes that you aren't aware of. I just want to get a clarifier on this Seven of Water. So this confusion, this feeling like, you know, living in fantasy land, like you just don't know which end is up. Wow, that's a lot. That's too many. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's just see. For the Seven of Water, a clarifier card for the Seven of Water for you, Aries. My goodness, they're just flipping out all over. That's craziness. Oh, yeah, a lot of confusion in my cards even. They're confused. So, yeah, just that dreamy fantasy, you know, just waiting around and don't know the answer, you know. And we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Empress. So yeah, because you're just wanting the stability, you're just wanting to be able to, you know, stop procrastinating, take action, slow, steady action towards something. But this, whatever's being hidden from you is maybe stopping you from taking that action. And so it's leading to a lot of confusion. But good news coming in. So really nice to see. And what about this Eight of Fire? So all of a sudden, everything's going on at once. It's coming at you at all directions here, Aries. You know, it's just moving really fast. And we have the High Priestess and the Four of Cups. And so to me, this is like you're kind of just sitting back and watching everything go on around you. You're observing, you're looking, and you're trying not to miss out on any opportunity while all this busyness is happening. And this Knight of Air, so you want to be decisive. You want to be, it's like this restless energy though, this tireless energy, like you just want to, you know, you want to be intelligent, you want to be decisive, you want to be able to make intelligent decisions. And yeah, you have the Five of Swords coming out for that one too. So this one is kind of like, you know, thinking of what's right for you, trying not to be too swayed by other people's emotional input. That kind of thing with this Five of Swords. It's kind of like, look, you know, I got to do what's right for me here too. So yeah, it's kind of taking on that attitude. And then the Eight of Air, like this feeling of being trapped. Oh, because we have the Ten of Cups coming out in reverse. So, you know, in a home life, you could feel like things are a little bit topsy-turvy, or there's discontentment maybe in your home life, or your stability at home. Something kind of rocks the boat, or you feel trapped maybe in the situation that you're in your home life, Aries. And what about the fear of, you know, that's traditional, like everything being, you know, routine, kind of like Groundhog Day? Yeah. You see Three of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So it's like you may be wanting to, or you may be fearing to have that someone wants to be separated, or that, you know, just wants to take a break from you basically. Or maybe there's a situation that you're at a distance from your loved one, and that's really not what you're hoping for. That's not, you're kind of fearing maybe there's going to be a separation in a situation, maybe because of this unrest at home. But this Queen of Earth energy, so this is somebody that is, you know, thoughtful. This could be somebody that is a friend, or you know, someone you're interested in, but this could be someone in your environment, or this could just be your energy and how others are seeing you. Like you're thoughtful, you're sensible, and we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So this person here is, you know, hardworking. This could be you. Maybe you're just digging in and doing a lot of work so that you can have your own stability and have things how you want them here. With this Eight of Pentacles, it's like putting in the work. It's learning a new craft. It's you know, putting in the hard work. And you're hoping for, you know, you want information to be clear. You want the delays to end here. And you want some truth and clarity in the situation. And you want that communicated to you. So we'll just get a clarifier on this Page of Air. Oh my goodness, that's too many. You want to move away from troubled times. Maybe using your inner guidance. You know, you want to be able to listen to your intuition here, Aries, for some of you. But with the Page of Air, we'll just get a clarifier. Okay, we got the Three of Wands. Yeah, so for the future, you feel like you need to have that clarity. You need to have that clarity communicated to you in order for you to make future plans, right? But there is, you know, things, you planted seeds, you've worked hard, and then, you know, your ships are going to come in. You're maybe tired of waiting and you want your ships to come in here. So let's see this Ace of Air. So this new ideas and inspiration, you know, receiving truth and clarity about a situation. Yeah, because we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is like, you know, something that you thought maybe was over isn't over. So, you know, and there's going to be some truth and clarity, or you've given up hope, or you gave up hope, but then there's some truth and clarity that comes in, and you have to try and be impartial and diplomatic in the situation. Let's just get one clarifier on this King of Air for you, Aries. We'll get a clarifier on the King of Air. All right, then. And we have the Fool in reverse. Yeah, because you don't want to start all over. You don't want to start from scratch here. You want to be able to, you know, something that you thought was ending, maybe you don't want it to end. You don't want to start in a new direction and start all over here, Aries. With the Fool card coming out in reverse is clarification there. So you're not wanting to have to start over. Very interesting reading. Yeah, great news coming in. A lot of stability in the current situation. A lot of hope and healing, you know. And then as we move on, there's maybe a little bit of an upset or something that kind of rocks the boat here. So let's get some cards of advice for you, Aries. Let's get a card of advice for you. Okay, we have the Blue Whale. And the Blue Whale tells us about unity, resonance, magnificence, and mastery. So we'll just look at the book here. That's a beautiful card, and see what the Blue Whale has to tell us. You could be dealing with a water sign as well. With that Blue Whale coming out, let's see what it has to tell us for a message. It's on page 22. So you have a couple twos here as well too. So 2 twos and 2s, 22. Let's see what the blue whale has to say. It did say 22, I thought. Having trouble finding it. Okay, so the message. So there's something immensely powerful about being in the presence of whales. So if you've ever been in a boat when the whale surfaces to breach or breathe, you have felt the sense of wonder reflected in the eyes of all who witnessed the moment. Many people say their entire lives have been changed by a single moment of eye contact with these great beings of the sea. Why is this? Perhaps because whales, in their immensity and grace, give us a glimpse at a much deeper and vaster aspect of our own being. They waken in us a consciousness that has been here as long as they have. They remind us of the song of our own soul that is woven into great creation song of life. They call us to return to our deep connection with beauty, harmony, and balance. They remind us who we really are. So you are safe to swim in the waters. So allow yourself to dive down deep past the surface waves of the mind, through the emotional undercurrents to the vast stillness at your very center. The great whale spirit welcomes you here and shares with you a song of pure peace and conscious mastery. So yeah, this is like basically, you know, being united with others, being, you know, mastering your own self here and your own thoughts, basically, because, you know, you're feeling a little bit trapped in thought and that kind of thing. Aries is what I'm seeing. So let's just get another card of advice for you during this time frame, Aries. We'll get another card of advice. Oops, that's too many. It just knocks those ones right off. Excuse me for a minute. It is a little crazy with this one. Okay. So the blue whale, unity, beautiful. All right, one card of advice here from the Moonology Oracle, and then we'll close up this reading. Okay, don't let your past hold you back. South Node. So don't let your past hold you back here. So let's have a look and see what message this book that has for us. So the South Node, don't let your past hold you back. See what the message has for you here, Aries, during this time. Okay, so the South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to your past, perhaps even to past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come up as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. So it suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released, and there's a kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make changes, even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. So a relationship is karmic and has played out across many lifetimes. It could be what this meaning is, and you're attracting to someone maybe verging on the obsessive. And just because you can't do something, or just because you can do something, it doesn't mean you should. That's a very interesting card. So yeah, so that's a very interesting reading, but you know, good news is on the way and victory is on the way, Aries. So thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate that. If you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. And I will see you in the middle of September.